Ben, start with you, please.
Ben Jacobs from Talk Sports. Do you see this Club World Cup as the beginning of a new season and a chance to make a statement, or do you see it as the end of last season and a chance to salvage the season?
It's the beginning of the season. Sport in life is what happened in the past, in the good things or bad things. It's forgotten, so it's the beginning. We start the season. That is our feeling.
Paul?
With some new additions to your backroom staff, can you just tell us why you did that and what qualities these new coaches bring to your...
Can I just ask to wait to the microphone, please, because we have interpretation. Thank you. Could you repeat the question? Thank you so much.
You've added some new coaches to your backroom staff. Can you tell us why you did that and what qualities they bring to your staff, please?
Well, first of all, that issue, I would say an enormous thank you to Juanma and Inigo, that the last seasons we were together, but they decided to stop. And after that, Carlos Vicente as well, like have done in the past, Mikel and Enzo go his own career, going to Portugal with Braga. Like we wish him the best of luck and all the best, and that's why I make try to bring people to help us, not just me, the team, to try to win games. And after it was the opportunity from PEP and James, and Colo today was already in under 18, and we saw him working with the academy with us. I have had incredible reference, and we had these 3 people going to help us to make a good season.
So at the front, please.
Hello, Mr. Pep Guardiola. I'm Badera from Tunisia. Yeah, I know that you are playing against a North Africa team, so certainly you saw other teams from North Africa who played like WYDAD maybe. Did you see Tunisian club playing? And the little second question, I know that your family...
I didn't attend the first, sorry.
Okay, the mic, maybe. Sorry. Okay, so you are playing against a team from North Africa. So I think that you saw other clubs from North Africa who are playing like WYDAD, yeah? Sure. So which clubs did you see, Tunisian clubs, for example, Esperance or another club who's playing, maybe have the same style of playing of WYDAD? And the second little question, I know really that your child, your family likes Tunisia. Will you see you in Tunisia next time? Thank you.
Yeah. But of course, we travel. We were lucky. We travel around the world for many, many years through football, sometimes with the holidays, and of course, I'm pretty sure it's a beautiful place to go, and I'm pretty sure so. Today the football grow up all around the world. So for the fact that maybe we don't follow, but all these kind of teams individual the quality. So I put example from I was with Riyad Mahrez from Algeria, and oh my God, what a player, and they have an incredible skills. The last, I think, World Cup, Morocco make an incredible tournament. So I have a huge respect, and we saw them when we could see how physical, strong, and how good they attack in behind the channel. So. Of course, but we have a game plan. We are here to make a good tournament, and tomorrow we start.
Hi, Pep. Temperatures are a bit cooler. It feels cooler than Miami. Is that going to help tomorrow, you think?
Well, the weather is for both teams. If you play better, you suffer less the heat, the humidity. But now we landed here, and we saw that no sun, like we have been these 4 or 5 days in Boca Raton, that the place is amazing. The weather is humidity, but they have the breeze of the sea. And we train really, really well, and the players after the training session have completely free. They spend time together, and here right now the weather condition is excellent. But I don't know tomorrow at 12, local time how it will be. But we'll adapt. Both teams play with the same weather in that situation.
So on the left hand side here.
Hello, Coach. Arafat Hamri from Tunisia. Coach, you trained so many African players like Eto'o and other players. Do you think that from 2009 until now, for example, the African player have evolved, have become
absolutely
like other let's say like at the same tactical level as the European player, for example?
Well, I don't know because I'm not involved in that, but the quality the African players always have been there. You know, not just in terms of physicality, the skills that they have. So I have a huge respect. Always the people say with this continent, with the physicality, the strong, when they arrive, the culture, tactic culture, and the skills, but not just the skills, add the skills for the culture, tactic. So we will make a step up. So, but look how many African players, north or south, are playing already in Europe in the big clubs. There are a lot. And that means because they are really good players.
Jamie?
Hi. You've left Jack Grealish behind. May I ask why you've done that? And also, does he have a future at Manchester City, sort of moving forward?
It was have a conversation between him and the club and decide the best. So Jack is an exceptional player. The only reason why he didn't play last season is, of course, of my decisions, and we decide that he has to play. And the club was honest. He's honest. So it's incredible respect and love for the teams, and we decide the best, is to stay and have a place like he can feel I can play, I can back to be like was the player that was in the year of the travel, all his career in Aston Villa, that without him would have been possible, or would have been more difficult to get what we achieved that year of the travel season. But the fact is the last 2 seasons he didn't play much minutes, and he has to come back to play and have the butterflies in his stomach that he can play every 3 days and show again the quality that he has.
So that's away from Manchester City?
No, I don't know. We'll be away, won't be away. So now we decide don't come here, and what happened, I don't know. And at the end, we don't find. He's a player from Man City, and we'll be back.
Left, please.
Hi, Pep. As العرب نايبة البطولة الميديا. What stands out to you the most about WYDAD from tactical or technical standpoint?
Sorry?
What stands out to you the most about WYDAD from a tactical or technical standpoint?
What stands out about WYDAD? What stands out about WYDAD? About the tactics the team we're going to play? What stands out from a tactical point of view about our opposition?
My position?
No, our opposition,
Yeah.
WYDAD? What have you seen in our opposition, WYDAD, that we play
I
tomorrow?
don't understand, Alex.
The team that we play tomorrow?
Yeah.
What have you seen tactically that you like or that you...
Oh yeah, of course. We saw it. Of course we saw the games against Porto, against Sevilla, of course the friendly games, because they're tough opponents, and both they play really good. Against Porto they lost, but they have many chances, and it was a tight game both. Impressed the physicality they have. They can combine high pressing, defend deep, and different structure. So yeah. So always I saw a few details about them, but we talk, a lot about us, what we have been the last 1 or 2 months in the competition, the previous one, we have been in many years. For the new players, know what we want of them, or most what we want of them, more, I would say, what we want to be as a team in as soon as possible. Adds in our dynamic, and tomorrow, of course, today we talk and we train the last 2 days, a game plan and what you have to defend against them when they are able to play, and of course what you have to do, to try to, create chances and play good and win the game.
Just on the right here.
Jonathan Tannenbaum from the Philadelphia Inquirer, the local paper here. We know you love coming to the United States for all kinds of reasons, for games and for your own time. Manchester City has also scouts the United States for players a lot more than they used to. They've got a prospect here in Philadelphia who's going to be potentially joining you all in a few years. Do you get very involved in any of that? Do you pay attention to the players over here?
No, I don't have time. I would love 24 hours a day, so I don't have time. We have 3 or 4 days, but of course, the City Football Group, we have in New York City, so it's an incredible place, of course, to go. And of course, the United States have, I don't know how many sports. Just you see the universities, how they take care of the development for the young kids, to make different sports and after be able to choose. So I think there is no better place, I would say. You want to become an athlete in different competitions, the opportunity that you have here. So every time we come in summer tours here, the organization in the airports, hotels, and the facilities and everything is extraordinary. So always we have been so comfortable. So then always is a pleasure to come back.
Martin?
Hi, Pep. You've signed 4 new players. It's been a very busy sort of couple of weeks for you. How pleased are you with those new faces, and also might there be any more coming in yet?
No, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think so. We are really pleased because all of them, they have a huge quality, different positions, but the club believe, alongside our opinions, the staff, the managers, what we needed, and they bring it. And with this incredible amount of games we had until the end of the season, 11 months, every 3-4 days, so it's like this tournament, so everybody's going to play. I don't know how far we'll be, but so everybody will be involved. Of course, a few players will play more minutes than the other ones, but everybody is going to play because the season has to be like that. So the last part of the season, last month, when we were out from the Champions League, we have long weeks. It was more difficult to rotate, but these guys play 11 months during every 3 days, 4 days. When we rest a little bit as a manager, they go to the national team. So they come from a tough season. Look, Bernardo and Ruben, for example, play the Nations League, the final. They have, 1 or 2 days they come back here already. So non-stop. When we come back, maybe it depends when we finish this tournament. We have, a few days and come back again. A Premier League star. So that's why, happy to have these players, and hopefully we can help us to adapt as quick as possible.
Jack?
Hi, Pep. There were some suggestions a couple of days ago that you've decided, or the captains have been decided for the season already. That seems to be quite unusual. Were you able to sort of explain why it's so early this year?
I'm the manager this season. For the first time in my career, I decided will be my captains. I didn't like what happened last season, and I decided this season who will represent the team.
Were the things about what was it that you didn't like from a leadership perspective?
No, but I decide this season. Sometimes I want to be the boss, and and this season I decided to do it. So I choose the 4 captains, and at the end of the tour, this World Cup, maybe we choose 1 or 2 more.
Yes, please.
Buenas tardes. ¿Se puede preguntar en español?
Yeah.
Vale. Primera pregunta. Mañana va a jugar con el WYDAD de Casablanca. ¿Usted, mister, sabe o tiene alguna idea cómo juega el WYDAD? Hay muchos cambios, jugadores nuevos. Si no tiene miedo también el tiempo, ¿cómo lo ves los factores del tiempo? Si sabes algún jugador que te llama la atención.
El tiempo es para los dos. Creo que será un pelín más cómodo que en Florida, donde hemos estado, en Boca Ratón. Y como he dicho antes, claro que me he mirado el WYDAD de Casablanca, solo faltaría. Pero una vez lo hemos visto, un par o 3 veces el partido, hablar básicamente nosotros como una pretemporada en una competición tan importante, y lo que hay que hacer es mirarnos a nosotros mismos qué podemos hacer para ganarles.
¿Te llama la atención algún jugador?
Muchos. Todos.
Hi, Pep. Just on the appointment of Pep Lijnders, did you speak to Jurgen about that before you approached him? And what was that conversation like? And obviously that Liverpool team was such a fierce rival for you. Is there something in particular that you're hoping Pep Lijnders will bring from that team into your camp?